Hello and welcome back to Witchy-Woo Tarot. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of Gemini. It will not be for everyone watching, so if the message resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. And if not, please check your moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter signs for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid, so feel free to reverse roles however you see fit. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So, happy Sagittarius season. I'm super excited. The holidays are right around the corner. And so, yes, I'm that person. I know Thanksgiving is there, but I would much rather celebrate Christmas early, okay? So, thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. Your support on my channel is just so freaking amazing. I love connecting with you. I love hearing your stories, seeing your comments. It literally just fills me with joy, okay? Not to sound cheesy, but it does, okay? And so, Gemini, if you don't already, please be sure to follow me on social media. I post a lot of content on Facebook and Instagram in particular, so be sure to check out the description box below for all of those details. And guys, so this month, as we move into the energy of Sagittarius and away from Scorpionic energy, we are really going to be encouraged to live in our soul's truth, okay? And so, since Sagittarius are the wild ones and the truth seekers of the zodiac, I'm going to do a cross of truth for you. And so this is going to be about your person, and it can resonate in many different ways. Obviously, this could also resonate for the cross watcher. So just take what fits and don't force the rest, okay? I'll be using the Wild Unknown collection by Kim Kranz, and I'll be starting out with the Animal Spirit Oracle. So yes, this cross is about your person, but this card is going to specifically exemplify your energy in the season of Sagittarius. So you can take this as just advice of how you need to approach life. Or again, this could just be the energy that you'll be embodying. So let's see what we have from the Animal Spirit deck. What is your animal spirit this month, Gemini? Gosh, these cards are like satin. They're amazing. And P.S. guys, I do not use this deck as often as I should. So I'm going to read from the book because Kim Kranz writes it beautifully and it deserves to be read. So, wow, Gemini, we have the frog. I love that. The frog. So versatile. Let me find the page real fast. And I will get to reading here in just a second. Here we go. All right, so the frog. Clearing, cleansing, and healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. So when the frog is in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life, and when out of balance, depleted, running on empty, to bring into balance lakes, rivers, oceans, or a bathhouse. So let me just say, Gemini, this really speaks to your dual energy. It really does, because you guys are so upbeat and full of energy, very talkative, very social, but once that energy runs out, you are like the complete opposite. And so this could lead to, depression, sadness, general lethargy, things of that nature. And so it's important this month to understand when it's time to rejuvenate, okay? Understand when it's time to put down whatever burdens you're carrying and allow yourself to heal, okay? Get plenty of rest. Don't overexert yourself. And this is the holidays, guys. It is. And so as we approach that time where we're going to be interacting with family and friends and people maybe that we haven't seen in a while, there may be a lot of pressure on you socially to be in that happy mode, right? But like I said, if you burn yourself out, you're going to be no good to anyone, okay? So this is a reminder to to know when it's time to rest and to actively decide to rejuvenate yourself, okay? Don't wait until you're completely burnt out before you reach out for help, okay? You've got to know and set boundaries, I feel like, is what I'm trying to say. The words just won't come out. So let's dig into this cross of truth. We are going to start with card number 1, which is the basis or the situation at present. So this is the general energy or the climate of your connection with your person. Wow, we have the Ace of Wands. That is powerful energy to start the reading. So this is the inspiration, that creative spark. This is a brand new passionate beginning. So things between you and your person could be pretty saucy right now. This is also a very phallic card. And so, you know, you and your person could really be very, very sexual right now, really into like pleasing one another and just being passionate exchanges back and forth. Okay, so again, very powerful energy. I feel like you guys are like very creative together and you kind of inspire one another is what I'm hearing. So let's look at the card number 2, which is this person's desires or their hopes for the connection. And we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is, it's like a balanced energy, right? The Chariot doesn't move forward unless there's balance. And so with the Chariot coming up as the hope, I do feel like your person is hopeful that this relationship will continue to move forward in a balanced way. But the cautionary tale with the Chariot is, you know, again, you don't want to rush forward prematurely before balance is achieved, okay? And so speaking back to the general message, your person could be very hopeful to, you know, keep the momentum going, right? But at some point you're going to end up getting burnt out, and not burnt out in a sense where you're like tired of this person, but like physically tired perhaps, needing rest and needing alone time. I mean, something as simple as taking a salt bath, Gemini, or just, you know, taking a day trip, you know, to the lake or a river, wherever, just get by some water and recharge yourself. So this person hopes that things will continue to move forward and build momentum. So that's good. I mean, it's positive energy. And this also, the Chariot is Cancerian energy as well. So we have more water coming through. But I do love this moon over the horse's third eye. It's like, I almost feel like this relationship is opening up spiritually. So perhaps you and your person are open with each other and you are able to like kind of discuss, you know, metaphysical things and like spiritual awakening. I think this person is kind of on your level or on the same page as you perhaps, and they're like, let's go, like I'm ready to do this, and that's great. So let's look at the supporting energy of the connection. These are helpful matters or things that are kind of encouraging the connection. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. I love this card. I love the spiders that Kim Kranz includes in her decks. So it's like you and this person have intricately woven this web for yourselves. Perhaps you're like building a home with this person, or you are just kind of working on things with this person. This is stability. It could involve work as well, but this is like someone really willing to put in the work. And I think that perhaps both of you, since this is supporting energy, I feel like there's an even balance between the two of you on who puts the work into the connection. I think both of you are dedicated, and I think both of you are really making the effort here. And so that's really great energy as well. Super positive reading so far. So let's take a look at the challenges for this connection. What is the challenging energy or the opposing energy? So we have the 10 of Swords. So this is like the death, okay? This is betrayal, it's an ending. But this is also saying that the worst is over. So perhaps this could be you and this person maybe have had a rocky past, or maybe you have had a rocky past with other partners, vice versa, your partner having a rocky past in general, needing to end something. But this could also represent like needing to kind of maybe end a certain way that things are done within the connection maybe. Maybe this could also signify like a break being needed, as far as like you getting physical rest or rejuvenating yourself and so on and so forth. But either way, the Ten of Swords is an ending. It's a cycle that's been complete. A painful cycle is coming to an end. And so perhaps, again, like the past maybe could have been challenging for you or both of you. But again, it's like the worst is over, right? And so perhaps the challenge is things that maybe you've gone through with other partners in the past, and so like maybe those things kind of come up in your connection, and so there are things that need to be dealt with, right? They need to be healed still. So let's take a look at the likely outcome of this connection, Gemini. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so it's destiny. It's destiny. You and this person are meant to be. I think that the wheel is really going to be turning in your favor, especially since we have so much positive energy here. It kind of looks like your person's definitely on board with making this work. So, as I always say, you can't always be on the bottom of the wheel or the top of the wheel for long, because the wheel keeps turning. So just keep in mind that whatever life throws at you with this person, I feel as if the two of you are destined to kind of work through it or be together. And so very positive energy here, and fortune coming in for this connection. So I love this energy. Another 10. So I think, like I said, the challenge perhaps that you guys are facing is putting behind whatever happened in the past, whether it's between you and this person or you and other people, them and other people, and so on and so forth. But going from the Ten of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune, I really do feel like that's about to change for you guys. I really feel like there's going to be a healing energy here. As long as you're consciously aware of what needs to be healed, right? And that's the message of the frog. So let's get some clarity. Let's get some clarity for this person's desires. Let's clarify the Chariot. What are they hoping for? So I'm hearing cut and dry. Interesting, we had the Six of Swords come up to clarify. Let's clarify the supporting energy of the Eight of Pentacles. What else is supporting this connection? We have the Knight of Swords, okay. Let's clarify the challenge of this Ten of Swords. So another Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. So let's also clarify the Wheel of Fortune moving forward, the likely outcome of the connection. Okay, so we had a bunch fall out, but on the top of that stack was the Three of Pentacles, and that's what I'm going to take because I just can't be taking 500 cards. But Three of Pentacles, I feel like, is the message that needs to be heard considering the climate of this reading. So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Moon. The Moon's been coming up in a lot of readings, by the way. And we just got through the super new moon in Scorpio, which was very intense, okay? Very emotional. And so the moon is divine feminine energy. It symbolizes emotions. It symbolizes truths being revealed and things coming to light, feelings coming to the surface perhaps. And so, you know, perhaps this person and you have a very deep connection emotionally. You know, perhaps you guys have very, very deep feelings of love for one another. This could also be, you know, and again, I'm going to mention this, I mentioned this in the last reading, I think it was Libra, where the two trees are side by side and they're almost identical. So I kind of feel like you and this person are very compatible with one another as far as like how you feel. And so that's very important. And so I really just don't think there are any secrets between the two of you. And I say that because of this Knight of Swords and the supporting energy. But let's go back to the desires of your person. So as we mentioned with the Ten of Swords, there was things that needed to be healed, right? And so I think even though this person wants to move things forward, it's like they respect you enough to know They respect you enough to know that there are things that need to be healed, and perhaps that thing is you, Gemini. Perhaps they are aware, and they're wanting to assist you in moving you into that emotional healing place, because that's what the Six of Swords is. So whatever trials and tribulations you might have gone through in the past, Gemini, all the swords representing communication, you know, any type of manipulation, gaslighting, toxic energy, feeling betrayed by someone, backstabbed, your person's fully aware that you're healing from this, and I think all they care about is that you're moving forward with them as you're healing, okay? And so picture the original tarot card, the Six of Swords. You have the couple with the child like moving off into the calmer waters across the river, and so it's very symbolic. I think this person really wants to go on this voyage with you, and they're aware, like I said, that there's going to be healing involved, and they're down for that. So to clarify for the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like, since this is in the supporting energy, it's like you and this person are very honest with one another, too honest perhaps. And so, you know, maybe you're both very blunt with one another. Again, no secrets are there. It's like there's no stone left unturned with this person. They're like an open book, and I think you're the same way with them. And so communication just kind of flies back and forth between the two of you. But remember too, you know, Knight of Swords is kind of that foot and mouth energy. So, you know, sometimes there could be the energy too of like you guys, like I said, being too honest with one another, and just be careful with that, because, you know, words can be hurtful. But I do think that, like I said, showing up in the supporting energy, I think honesty is very important to the both of you. And I think that that's kind of like maybe one of your roles is like honesty over everything. And no matter how it hurts, like I always want to know the truth. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. So to clarify for the Ten of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be a lot of different things, okay? So coming up as the challenge here, I do think that this is your person. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or they could have that in their chart, whatever. This could be part of your chart. But this is someone who's moving very slowly and steadily into a commitment. Okay, I think this person is really wanting to commit to you, but they're aware full and well that they need to take things slowly with you, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. They do so though because, just like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they don't like to make mistakes. They don't want to put their energy into something that's not stable, because they're very practical signs. They're earth signs. And so I really feel like this person is wanting to be practical with you. They're wanting to make that commitment. They're wanting to start this life with you in a very stable and loyal and humble and all the good things, right? All the good feels. But again, the challenge is needing to take things slow because of that healing process that's taking place, okay? Overall, I do feel like this person's very respectful of that though. And since you guys are so honest with each other, you know, they're definitely fully aware of what it is that you're going through. And they're, like I said, they're willing to keep moving this forward. And they're wanting to do so with you and them on board. And so again, with the Three of Pentacles popping up with the Wheel of Fortune, this is building stability, okay? And so with the mountain being in the background, perhaps there has been a lot of mountains for the two of you to climb, metaphorically, to kind of get to that place of healing, to get to that place of where, you know, you're going to open the door and actually start building something real with this person. The Three of Pentacles, it does suggest teamwork, working together. And so, you know, as you turn the wheel of fortune into the next chapter of your life with this person, just know that they're on board with you and that they're wanting to do whatever it takes to work this connection through together, okay? Very like teamwork type energy, and the reason behind all of it is this Ace of Wands, okay? This spark between the two of you, it's literally lighting up the entire cross, okay? Everything else is pretty dark besides this little rainbow over here. And so the spark between the two of you is like incredible, all right? It's like a bonfire. So let's go ahead and get some, actually we'll just get one archetype card. to end the reading and see what Spirit's advice is for you in the month of Sagittarius season. In the month of Sagittarius season. Did I say that right? Probably not. So, from now until the end of Sagittarius season. So, half of November, half of December. And we'll shuffle one more time. Very beautiful energy for you though, Gemini. I really like it a lot. So let's see what we have. We have the thread. First of all, I love the rainbow because we have one right here, which again kind of symbolizes that healing energy. And then we have the red string of fate. Okay, so let me get the book for this. As you hear me flipping. Okay, I was literally on the last page of that segment. So, the path, the vein, the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happiness happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires. So, you may think you have to find the thread and pull it. Imagine, though, that it's already tied around you, waiting for you to follow it home. Recall a moment in your life when you felt fully alive. The thread is waiting for you amid the details of that memory. So again, I love the red string of fate here, okay? That's really the message that I'm getting. It's like you and this person perhaps are connected on that level where you are soulmates, twin flames, however you label yourself. It's like you're meant to be with this person and they're your destiny, okay? And so it's like no matter what, I think that since you and this person are tied together on that soul level, it really doesn't matter which way you tug the thread. You guys are going to be connected through this journey, okay? And I think that's really beautiful energy. So again, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I know I did very much. If you have any questions for me or would like to connect with me, purchase a private reading, or just say, hey, what's up? Be sure to check out my information in the description box below. I do hope you have a wonderful rest of Sagittarius season. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.